Rith Ulikna.
Welcome, Breton. Let's set aside our differences and talk, shall we?
Valmora.
So welcome back to the adventures. Oshiaru, Ashwing and her friends. A lot of them. I think I have 3 or 4 following at the moment. I have a lot of companions still testing the companions mod. Just found
Warm
a little
greetings out
bug.
there. Care to peruse my spell?
But
The finest potions and
nothing
elixirs
super
in town
common,
are right here.
but if you ask a companion to open a trapped chest, companion will open it without actually getting hit by the trap, so it's a bug.
The finest potions and
I will
elixirs in
upload a
town are right
fix
here.
in a short time, but not something that should happen in a common way. I think there are not many companions able to unlock chests around. Maybe Constance has some skills for that. But anyway, we're back to the Balmora Guild. I think it's time to sleep. Almost. I think here we should be able to...
The finest potions and elixirs in town are right here.
Let me check this thing. I have still that quest. I don't think I got the reward for that. Not sure. The Andrano Retribution. I think I still have to talk with the final talk with the coordinators, but I'm not sure about it. I've done a lot of quests for the Talvani too. Oh, you can hear bad weather outside. I don't remember the number of the mod. Let me check if I can sort things in a different way. Oh, we could try sorting by quest hit. Let's see what happens. Maybe this way it's a little easier. Okay, so what could be this something? I think it's something like the or something like that. It's a pity we don't have some generic filter to get the quest title. Some of them are easy to remember, like Latin American NPCs, but some others... Oh, this one. W4. Andrano Retribution.
Andrano Retribution. Drovel Andrano has offered to reward a bounty
I
on
should
the
see
three
Drovel
necromancers,
Andrano the
Anir,
Balmora
Gorenia
Temple.
Andrano, and Sharn Gramazgod. I accepted
That's the
Drovel
final
Andrano's
step.
offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom
finish the
desecrated
quest.
his family tomb. My first action should be to
Let's
visit
see
the Balmora
if-
Guild of Mages.
We are able to enter the temple. It's a little late, but I think the temple are open by night too. Oh, and I have a super useful Boots of Blinding Speed with the cuirass of the Savior hide. I did some quests for the Talvani, and as I was there to talk with you, I fear we did a little thieving and found a super nice artifact. It's useful to absorb resist spells, but it's especially useful because if you add this to the natural resistance to magic of Breton Race and Atronax Sign, you can put on your Boots of Blinding Speed without being blinded, and that's great because you can move at top speed with very little consequences. Anyway, let's go the temple. Pretty nice by night. And I could use this. This is a nice helmet you get from a quest in a mod by Michael Dark. to retrieve the Archmagister robe, and you get this from one of the from one nice orc that you help inside the super great grotto where you can find the stolen robe. It's a super nice mod to have because you have all these beautiful robes and beautiful quest, and the quest is inside a cave, which is absolutely fantastic work. It's a beautiful cave. Really get that mod if you have not tried it already. I think you will take it and keep it in your loading order because having those robes is nice, and you have also the super nice quest. Anyway, and also if you do the quest, you have this super beautiful helmet, which is also very useful with this very very nice light to have, because oftentimes it's hard to have the proper level of light spell on self, which is useful and not too bright. And I think this helmet has really the proper light. A pity it doesn't work with the companions, it just works on the player. Anyway, where could the Ordinator be? I think I could put this thing. I don't need it anymore. So scripted things that you don't need anymore for a quest, you drop them somewhere. For now I will put it here in the junk collection. Hopefully there will be no problems. And oh, we need to rest a little. Oh, I could just drink something. I have plenty of potions. And the one little glitch about this island is that you don't have you don't see the face. Probably it's a glitch about this effect using some kind of always in front of player mesh, a billboard mesh, and so it sort of hides the player face from the paper doll. But anyway, I'm looking for the Ordinators.
Drovel thanked
Where are
me
them?
and rewarded 3,000 gold for tracking down the necromancers.
Ah, okay, that's it. We don't have to talk with the Ordinators. And I think the quest should be done now. Let's see.
Andrano Retribution. Drovel Andrano has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrano, and...
So, is it finished? I don't know. Not yet, in theory. So, let's see if we find our coordinator friend somewhere. Out of curiosity. Because it could be that with all these teleportation around.
Balmoral Temple Steward Feldrello Sadri said that Sharn Gramuzgob fleeing the Ordinators was convincing proof of her guilt. Sharn has been added to the temple's list of known and wanted necromancers, which is basically a death sentence for her if she is found in Morrowind. The temple gave me a reward and seems pleased with me.
Okay, this is a sort of
For
possible
my service in holy
conflict.
quests for the temple and adhering to the fourfold duties, I have been given the rank of initiate.
Because another mod is sort of giving us a quest to kill Sharn, but we already killed her. So let's see. If they are realizing that she's dead. Doesn't seem so, maybe. Let's see. She's a standard member of the temple, so not easy to understand what mod is adding this quest and improving the compatibility so this quest can realize that Sharn is already dead. Doesn't really matter a lot, but I like the quest to be finished if possible. Don't stay in the journal. So when do quests? Oh, here they are. Maybe no.
Is there something I can do for you?
An ordinator, but not the right one. So, in theory, our ordinator friends should be both here, but I cannot see them. So maybe they're not being able to teleport. I will take a look at the mod. What should happen?
I can spare a few moments. Is there something you need?
They should be somewhere in the temple. They could be here, maybe. Okay, so I will cheat and open this door just to check if they are here. I don't think so. Now, basically, the mod did not manage to teleport them here, or they are disabled for some reason. Okay, how can we check this? Well, we must find the mod, and we must find the identifier of the ordinators, and then we can check if they are here but disabled. And from there we can decide what to do. So I will show you how to do that. For instance, I go to the journal and go to the quest. So I have the here the journal identifier. And it should be also easy to find what is the mod. I think I need to sort by a different order. Let me check. So we go back to the standard. I sort by loading order, loading index. Let's see. Because this way I can see also the mod name. I already know more or less it's called Andrano Tomb plus Retribution, but I like to know the number too. Ah, a lot of mods. Not easy. Okay, no, I'm not able to find it. Must be somewhere. Okay, let's try with the prefix, a different prefix, alphabetical prefix. So in theory it should more similar to a condensed mod name this way. 100 something. Oh, so the mod is this one. Oh, maybe I need to update it this way. Close and open. So this way the color is properly updated. No.
Andrano Retribution.
Oh well, we found it.
Drolval Andrano has offered to reward a bounty on the 3 necromancers, Anirn, Gorenia Andrano, and Sharn Gramuzgob. I accepted Drolval Andrano's offer to pursue the bounty on the necromancers whom desecrated his family tomb.
It is this one, so...
My first action should be to visit the Balmora Guild of Mages and learn from Sharn Gramuzgob any information that I can on the locations of Anirn and Gorenia Andrano. I am to keep Sharn occupied until the temple's ordinators arrive to arrest her. Sharn Gramuzgob has gone missing from the Balmora Guild of Mages. I found a used potion of recall in her corner.
Okay, so we look for the mod. And let me show you this way. We open the construction set, open the mod, and Here it is. And the question was starting with the W for letters. That should be easy to find. Go to journal, go down, here it is. So I should see Dralvar and Rano at the Balmora. Okay, we did it. Dralvar thanked me and rewarded. Oh, we don't have to talk with the ordinators. We just have to talk with Dralvar. Okay, that's good. Quest is finished, and so we did. Finish the quest. The alternative is to have one of the ordinator attack the player, but it's totally something that happens at the, more or less at the start of the quest. So quest done. In theory it is marked as finished, so it should disappear from the journal. Now we are sure about it. And I will go back here, disable this, and we are back to the game. So we did the quest. And it should disappear from the journal like it is doing. And other thing we can do here, let's see, maybe we can use this mod. The whosewhere mod. Not giving us a lot of information. Okay. Oh, this is not fun. I must have something interfering here. Oh, that's because, yeah. Something more open. Right. Okay. And I think at the moment we can go back to the Fighters Guild, for instance.
May I help you?
Well met.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do
Hey,
for you?
Lucian.
Time to
Lucian.
talk? I have a few minutes.
I don't need more companions for the moment. So, well, let's go and try the bats in this guild. And we can rest 8 hours. We can increase personality, we can increase luck and intelligence. Level 16, ready for new adventure? Yeah. Ooh, a lot of money. Money is heavy. But we can stash it. And it should wait a little less. And then we can give this to one of our friends. Oh, I need also to do this quest for the Talvani. And we have also this. We can drink. We can eat something. Oh, no food, only scrap metal. No good. So, friends, who is carrying this book for me? Olin. Okay. Thanks, Olin. I think I need some food. Food. Oh. Apple pie. Okay, so let's see our quest. I will change. back to the number sorting. So 3, it should be Blood Mounds, so these are the standard quests, the vanilla game. And then the other numbers are coming from Heavish, MCA, Seekers mod. Oh, this one. Could be
Seekers.
interesting.
Shank at Shank's Shovel told me of a quasi-guild called the Seekers. Their
But
leader,
we need to go
Chavis
back
Lorekeeper, lives right
to
behind Shank's Shovel.
Caldera for
Chavis
this.
told me that if I ever harm another Seeker, even if I were unaware that the individual was in fact a Seeker, I would immediately be expelled from the group with no chance of making a Census and Excise Office, Ervil's taxes.
Pelagia.
Sokush's Ergala wants me to collect taxes from a Bosmer in Pelagiad named Ervil. He owes 200 gold to the Publius Claudius. General Darius informed me that he gives every legionnaire under his command a partner. These partners were supposed to complete their duties together. My partner is a person named Publius Claudius, from Cyrodiil. I can find him just outside the general's quarters. I have met Publius Claudius. He seems to be a pleasant, but inexperienced young warrior. We will serve the Legion, and complete our duties together. Publius told the story of his life to me. Such a sad story. He lost both of his parents, and it seems that the only thing that is left for him now is the Empire and the Legion. I hope that I can be a worthy companion for him. 5 Toes Guild. I met a guy called Bert Sagbottom in Sidonin who said he was the Sublime Toe Master.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
This is...
Still, he looked harmless enough. Well, for better or worse, I joined Bert Sagbottom's guild, so onward we go to fame and glory. Yeah, right. Bert has asked me to go to the house of his friend Itten in Balmorad to ask for a loan of a book. Go borrow a book. Wow, this sure is adventuring hero style. Not.
So this is the 5 Toes Guild quest. And in theory it is easy. We need to talk with Itan in Balmora, but not so easy because we have a mod which is closing doors, so entering the house is not easy, and we have the mod which is moving NPC around. So if we are lucky, we find it down somewhere in some pub, in some tavern, but if you are unlucky, he will be home and we must find a way to sneak inside without being noticed by some guard. So let's see. First we could try visiting some tavern like the 8 Plates. So Itan could be, well, not a downer name.
Welcome, friend. I feel as though I should know you. You're not what I expected.
Oh,
You've
a
earned
diff.
my trust.
This is one of my friends.
This weather is hard.
This mod
I
should be able to
Those boots are ruined.
reset her AI just talking. So now she's able to talk again. We can tell her to travel together.
Yes, let's go.
So this is a very nice feature possible with a hack from
Count only the happy hours.
NWSC viewer. So you can reset your companion even when they go mad, because jumping around with teleportation, oftentimes they try to reach a previous place and they don't respond to your commands, and you cannot talk with them. The only way to reset them usually is to fight with them, but it's not always easy. You can get some bounty for that. So this is very simple. You can just touch them and they can be reset this way. Anyway, we're looking for E-Town. I think it could be a Khajiit or an Argonian. Probably an Argonian. So let's look inside another tavern, or maybe we could also look inside Jobasha, because we have Jobasha and we have Nine Toes. Maybe Nine Toes knows Titan? No. Our friend Jobasha maybe is going to buy something for us. From us, sorry.
An oath is an oath.
Greetings, honored friend.
I wish there could be some better filter for spammers in the free accounts, like how is it called? The Restream. But I think the free account doesn't have them. Anyway, I think I have something I can sell to our Khajiit friend. Like this and this. And this. Oh, also this. So the 6th house amulet are pretty
So much to remember.
pretty good to sell, because they cost a lot of money and it seems everybody is happy to buy them for some reason. They don't know how dangerous they can be. Okay, we got some lollipop for children. And we could buy something for our tent, maybe. Magica regeneration. Okay. And then we sell this potion. This. Okay. But still, we need to find Ethan. And honestly, I have no idea where could he be. Oh, this is another Agonia. Maybe she knows about Ethan? No. But maybe Ethan is not Argonia, just me that I'm not good with associating a name with the race. Oh, and we have also Duan Sereno and Alice Duro.
How fare thee, friend?
Oh, we can get
After
some
I pressed him, Benunias Agrudalias yielded and
Cyrodiil.
gave me a bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy for the fundraising dinner at Fort Moon Moth. The proprietor of the Lucky Lockup has told me Melvos Orathai used to rent a room there. He was arrested and taken away by the guards a couple of days ago. He has no idea where Melvos might be now.
Oh.
Greetings, friend to friend. May fortune be with you.
And I love how the latest sound mod is changing. The boot sound when you are over some wooden floor. And this is a nice little room added. By Apartments or Morrowind mod, or one more mod, something like that. That's apartment in title for sure. So let me check. Not there. Okay, let's try.
Hold still, coward.
Bandit.
You will die here.
And the guards are helping.
Give up.
Die, kill him. Let's see what you're made of.
You grow weak.
You
surrender.
made of.
No mercy.
Die, Fetcher.
Okay. I think I'm almost dead.
You grow weak.
Yes, how I can move that easily.
Maybe I'm able to survive this.
Exceed. Honor.
Athena, Falino, Marinarima.
But as you can see, the mod
Exceed.
which is
Honor.
making the
Exceed.
guards able to run and defend you is working. So I will save and see if we are actually able to reach the other town in the city and look there. Or Itan. As we will have to look in other shops or look in Itan's house. But Itan's house could be very difficult because I'm sure it is closed. Found him. Oh, monsters are in my home, down through the trapdoor. I live at the second floor of a house in the northern part of the city, near the river. So I think I have added this couple lines here, because the mod was not giving you a hint about it. And using certain mods, it can be difficult to find his house, because for instance I'm using the QBBB mod, which is hiding the name of the destination until you use them once. So it's pretty realistic, but can give you problems if you have no idea where a place is, because you cannot see it in the map until you actually enter there. So for this mod it is really useful to have some kind of hint about where the house is. So I have added a couple lines here. Should not be hard to find it. Northern part of the city near the river, second floor. I think it's the house where the ex-Stelvani mage is. How is it called? It's called Fast Eddie. Okay, problem is we must enter the house, and another mod is locking the door when NPCs are not inside, and also when they are inside, usually. So we must find a way to enter there and finish the quest. Maybe it would be nice if he could also give us the key. Maybe I will add this thing, a key to open that door, and at this moment he's giving us the key. Could be nice to have. Could make sense. Anyway, let's try. If for now we are able
It wants
enter
something.
there
What does it ask?
without having the guards arresting us.
Of course. What may I do for you?
Oh, we must find the diamond for Habazi. I could have one. Yeah.
Yes, here it is. I delivered a diamond to Sugar Lips Habasi. Sugar Lips Habasi asked me to bring her the key to the top floor of the Narino Manor here in Balmora. Andres Narino certainly has a key, but it may be easier to get the key from one of his servants, such as Saver Trandle at the Balmora Council Club. No, never mind.
Okay, this quest probably could be done after you do the you kill the Kamonoton members, because that way you should get the key from one of the members.
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
Bacala Clausius gave me a bottle of Cyrodilic brandy for the fundraising dinner at Fort Moon Moth. He also hinted that Banner Saren at the Council Club just took delivery of some Cyrodilic brandy, and that he's probably got it stored in a closet in the hall just right of the bar. He says the council...
Yeah, a hint. I getting advice about having not much memory free, so it could be a good idea to save and reload and restart the game. Probably just reloading could free some memory, because I think a lot of newer mods have learned how to reset all the temporary array they are using when reloading the game, because this way you can avoid having some invalid memory pointers and so on. And this way also usually you can free some memory. But the best way to free all the memory from scratch is to restart the game. This way you're sure you start with free memory, and you should last a little long without problems if you have a super modded setup like the one I'm trying to use. If you have a few mods, you should not have big problems, but if you have many of them, memory is a problem sooner or later. And if you have this mod which is giving you advice before you reach the limit and crash, it's great, because you have the time to save and restart the game. Anyway, let's see what happens if I just save and load, if something changes, or we keep having the same message with the same memory quantity. Out of curiosity, and try this thing. Oh, I have crashed. So it was really near the limit. So not a good idea. Better just to go out of the game and restart it. In case you see the message. You are near the free. I think the limit is 3.8, about 3.8 gigabyte. So when you are 3.6, it's time to save and restart the game. And also maybe thinking about removing some mod, because I know I should do it. Okay. Ah, it's the same. We are here. Blood one. These spammers are always finding new ways to write internet addresses in a way that manage to skip the anti-spam controls. They have inventive. Okay. So, let's see, we have a journal. Do this.
A warm welcome to you.
Yes?
It wants something. What does it ask?
That bastard. Sagbottom sent me.
Okay. Got the quest.
Yes?
Diamond. I need to get it. Give it to sugar. No. This.
Yes, here it is.
Jobs.
I delivered a diamond to Sugar Lips Habasi. No, never mind. Sugar Lips Habasi asked me to bring her the key to the top floor of the Narano Manor here in Balmora.
If there
Andres
is anything
Narano
I can
certainly
do,
has
I
a
am
key,
humbly at
but
your
it may
service.
be easier to get the key from one of his servants, such as Saver Trandle at the Balmora Council Club.
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
We got
Bacala
brandy.
Clausius gave me a bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy for the fundraising dinner at Fort Moon Moth. He also hinted that Banner Saren at the Council Club just took delivery of some Cyrodiilic brandy, and that he's probably got it stored in a closet in the hall just...
Okay. And now? The difficult thing could be entering that house. I think the house is the one behind the big tree. So, oh, we have fast
I see
heady
this
here.
land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
There's nothing to say, but I believe Itan's house is this one, and the second floor. We don't know for sure because it did not enter yet. So finding a way to enter here could be not easy. We need to be able to open the door and do it from stealth, and I'm not sure we can manage it. So this could be something not easy to do at this level. We need to be more stealthy. I will try. I have an enchanted thing that could in theory help a lot, but I think I need to recharge it. I have enchanted this Nightingale ring with a powerful enchantment. It will give me chameleon and open for a few seconds. But I'm noticing one thing with the game. There must be some mods, some settings, some code patch. I have no idea what it is. Making 100% chameleon not working as expected, so it doesn't always work. And so I'm not sure. But first, why my willpower is like this? Because I am warm? No. Hydrated? No. No idea. Maybe some bad magic damaged some of my willpower, so better to fix that. Much better. And now we tried that ring, but not sure I will manage to do it. So we should have maybe enough charge for it. Okay. Doesn't work. And they see you, they should not, but they do. So, two possible things. For some reason, the open is happening before the chameleon is applied on the player. That could be the reason. But I think I have in the past used a similar enchantment and it was working. Maybe something changed, you know. It's a good thing that we have all these patches and this lure mod adding new things, but from a certain point of view, they are changing the standard game behavior, and sometimes things do not work as they used. So you may find that your tactics that do not work anymore in the same way. So doing this could be something we want to do, but we risk to not be able to join the House Talvani anymore. So not sure I want to do that. But anyway, we are here. I will try to do the quest. In theory, we should find some kind of check. No details, but there should be some secret door. Something like that. Oh, this is Fast Eddie's house, not the right one. Okay. It's the one. It's the other house. Okay, right. So I was thinking Fast Eddie's house to be the one below because Fast Eddie was right there. But it's not like this. So not knowing what the place is with the QQQBBB mod, hiding the door names makes things much difficult for thieves. And also, not sure it is possible anymore to steal without being seen, because if 100 chameleon is not working, I have no idea what could save you from being detected when you open a door. Maybe it's time to also use some
3 blessings.
sneaking over howl mode or something like that. Anyway, I will try again. Now we know where the right place is. It's this door, not the other one. So, tell you what, nice lady orc, we can see meet somewhere else, but now I don't need you.
ALD rune.
We can see in ALD rune, right? She's teleporting away. Good. So, you will try again. I already know it doesn't work very well, so I will say. Because I don't want to be expelled for good without possibilities to come back from the house Talvani, because it's one of the houses where we want to do a lot of things, a lot of quests. And okay, so we could also try this. Sneaking. Super sneaking. Chameleon. We should already be invisible. Now use the Nightingale ring. Open and chameleon. Oh, we did it. So I have a feeling you need more than 100% chameleon to be sure. Oh, here is the place. So we, in theory, must free this house from some kind of monster.
You will die here.
A classic one. A rat. 2 rats. And we have Suz down there. Ooh! A skeleton. Ooh, a skeleton warrior. There are real monsters. He's not reacting for some reason. Not bad.
You will bring me great honor.
I hear the sound of the sword on the bones of the skeletons. I love it. This sound mod is really something. So my friends can loot something here. Oh, a silver sword. Well, shot for sword. Sword. Oh, hard to say. Another one here. Ooh, this one is nasty. No, it was a cripple skeleton. I was thinking about a much... Ooh, what's this? Steel longsword. Oh, maybe there's another one? Yeah, ooh, this one seems to be more dangerous. But they are not attacking.
Morrowind. Ixi. Anna.
Out of curiosity, let me check their fight setting. Get fight. Oh, it is 90. The skeleton should be attacking on sight, but maybe 92 could be a little better. But when in doubt, 100% attack, and they should be more reactive. So, in my opinion, always give them 100%. They will run to the player and try to attack him. Another reason could be that when you have a lot of companions, the EI is sort of in confusion. Skeleton doesn't really know what to attack. A lot of possible enemies around, and so it doesn't attack until you are really nearby. That could be one reason. So always give 100% to enemies. Things will work better. Oh, this one is tough. Too tough for us. Okay. I think it's better to use some magic here with this one. And probably these are leveled skeletons added by MCA. Some of them are pretty good melee fighters, and some of them are more like resistant to magic. This one is a good fighter. Okay, so a chest here. Book.
Guild running for dummies. First of all, you should be well organized and have.
I need this book. Okay, let's see what my companions want to take from this chest. By the way, the chest should be turned around. Idea for MWSC new mod. People looking for mod ideas for the May modathon. There is still maybe a daytime to do it. I don't know, but a possible idea for a mod which is automatically detecting chests orientation and fixing it, because now we have animated chests and it is really jarring to see all these chests opening in reverse way. So it is technically possible, I believe, making some new mods detecting this thing and correcting the chest rotation. It is surely not easy, because you have to detect where the wall is, so probably it needs some special, for instance, some special ray tracing to detect where the wall is, and then you need to detect the proper model, where is the lock,
where did I put
the
that?
side where with the lock, and so you have to know when to turn the check. But technically it could be done, and it would be a great mod, because this is a problem with a lot of these chests, because at the time they did not open when Morrowind has been done, and so people did not look at where the very tiny chest keyhole was placed, but now we notice it, so that's the idea for a great mod. Anyway, I'm asking people to get something from there, and Yashka has found a Cyrodiil liquor, and she's getting that. But where is the skeleton? Skeleton is dead. Oh, here he is. So this one is dangerous, and I will use my magic bow. I hope my companions will finish the work for
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
Hauling is great. That Redoran warrior is tall as nail. It doesn't have a big pool of health like, for instance, Publius Claudius, but boy, Hauling Lara is a great warrior with that sword. Oh, nice. Hauling will keep the adamantium sword. So we found also some pretty nice loot here. Level of loot, probably. But we managed to do the quest for Aitan. I don't know how to say it, but we did it. So in the first try, with the wrong house, we have been expelled from the House Dalvani because Probably Fast Eddie, the proprietor of the house, is still a Talvani member, it seems. Even if in theory he has been uh, expelled from the house and should be now a member of the Mages Guild. Maybe he's still at Talvani. Has been maybe just uh, removed but by some previous rule, but he's still at Talvani. Happens here. Oh, guards fighting something. It's great to have guards defending the player also from NPCs and bandits, because every now and then you see these battles, guards reacting. And I think my Balmora is pretty nice and unique with all these quality trees and a lot of mods, making it a little FPS heavy, but still something you can manage to play, I think. Anyway, let me think. We did the Itan quest, so we could go back to Sidanin or try to do something else here. Well, let's go and visit the Lalu. Oh, this way. We should also investigate.
Champion and legionary, how can I do for you?
The mother of a Lalu member. And also I noticed another thing. For some reason, the patch enabling you to equip more than two rings seems to be working in a different way. It was maybe it depends on the kind of rings you have equipped, probably, but I had a feeling it was changing my preferred ring less frequently a few years ago. Maybe something changed also there. What I'm going to do? Oh yes, some potion. I know a lot of people don't understand why I am so a pack rat having 1000 things in my inventory. But you must think that I'm playing with 500 mobs, magic mobs, and with hundreds and hundreds of quests all running together. So I have plenty of items I must use for the quest. And I prefer to have as much things as possible, so I can find them fast without having to go teleport in houses, open chests, look for the quest thing and so on. That's one of the reasons. And also I always play like a mage character mostly, also a blade fighter, but more also a mage. So one of the first things I learned is to do feather potions, and with feather potions you can carry a lot of things. You just have to drink them. Oh, let me check this thing. I think my mod should work now very well. Also with this the mod adding the sounds when you are jumping or swimming in fake water meshes. Let's go here. Yeah. I don't remember if the lady here has some business for us. Okay.
Nile no Dorvain wants me to kill the queen in the Ananias egg mine, which is just across the mountains from Saran. The entrance of the egg mine faces the mountains.
I forgot this quest. Oh well. Honestly, the Lalu house is the one I don't like much.
Bribe her 50 drakes.
But Chiayu is just using any opportunity.
Nile no Dorvain told me that I should speak with Crash's Curio at his manor in Vivek City. He is the most likely to consider my requests, whatever they may be.
Okay, Andres Narano is quite alive. So there's something strange here. Let's see. Maybe it is still alive because we did not trigger the events. I honestly don't remember how it works. Probably the quest will happen in the future, but for now we should investigate in the council club and try to get the key. Or we could try and steal the key from him or wait for him to be killed by someone else and so on. Oh, not sure about it. but for now he's quite alive. Oh, look at this beautiful portrait of... I don't think he's the one on the portrait, but still a pretty good
So
thing.
good to see you.
Please, by all means.
Okay, no,
I'm
not
listening.
this one. Okay, we have a quest where we should kill everybody at the Balmora, bad people at the Balmora Council Club, I think.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody. It is important to remember that before you decide to take a life. It is also important to remember that some people wreak so much havoc upon the world that it does nearn a favor to be rid of them. Yak Groskandar, if the bad people you are looking for are Kaminatong, and they're in Balmora, you'll find them at the Council Club Corner Club. That's the local Kaminatong hangout. The scout would be Vajasa Sathrian.
Okay, basically we
Moreza Aaron
must
would be the pawnbroker.
kill a
thief
lot
would
of
be
people. And we would make happy
Give in.
half of Balmora.
Get away, beast!
What's that?
What makes this smell?
Get away, beast. Oh, wow, why is it jumping? Some rat?
Morrowind. Ixi. Anna.
Hello, Jenny. I think I have a lollipop for you. Let me see. I don't think she's going to get my lollipops until she knows me very well. Let's see. Okay, need to drop the container, touch it, pick it up, open. Rose. No lollipop here. Okay. Probably they are in this one. Now, let's see if Jenny is getting my lollipop.
Look, I have a lollipop for you.
A lollipop for me? Oh, thank you. So we talked with her a lot of times while going to the temple. We play with the children, and so they start knowing Shiayu a little better, and so they are getting our lollipop. But the first time you try to do that, they don't get your lollipop, because they tell you, oh, my mother told me not to get lollipop from unknown people. So that's a nice realistic touch in the mod, which is called Children of Morrowind, and it's a great mod. It's a mod adding children to a lot of cities, and I think it gives so much atmosphere to the game that even if it is a little heavy on frame rate, it's something that really helps. And yeah, hot. Yeah, Probably. Oh yeah, let's try and see. So we are level 16 with a lot of friends. We should be able to manage the bad people.
I am never too
Champion
busy.
and leader. How can I do for you?
This way, if I recall correctly. So problem is that we cannot just enter there and kill everybody, because we will be seen by someone and someone will call the gods, and so we will be the attackers, and so judged like guilty of assault, and we will be arrested and so on. Hello, we must go inside. Look at this animation. It's not very happy to see Shiayu. Okay, so basically we must find a way to have the NPC attack first. And usually that means you must find a way to charm them, to frenzy them. And we should have ways to do it. Oh, I have also a friendly fostering. I want to try it. I enchanted this one, but never tried it. Maybe I don't need it. Okay, let's taunt him. We are failing. So we admire a little, then taunt a little. Usually it works. But I have mods making this thing a little more difficult. So even if Shiayus have a very high personality... Oh, we did it. So now he should attack fast. But he's sort of confused by having a lot of NPCs. So he's very slow doing that, and our friends are killing him. So easy peasy for now. And probably he's the one having the axe. Not sure he's the one with the key, no. Well, we will check the loot in a second moment. For now, okay, bad people again.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody. It is important to remember that before you decide to take a life. It is also important to remember.
Not the one. Oh, Sova Trundle is one of them. This one is a little harder to taunt. Oh, that does it.
Enjoy this.
I could kill that girl. Those boots are ruined.
Oh, and we have the key. We will take it. When the job is done. So, 2 of them.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody. It is important to remember that before you decide to take a life. It is also important to remember that some people wreak so much havoc upon the world that it does near a favor to be rid of them.
Not sure he's one of them.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody. It is important to remember that before you decide to take a life.
Jeez. I'm almost sure.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody.
Yeah.
It is important to remember that.
Okay, and this is another one, I suppose. Yeah. So I'm sort of cheating here because I have my friends that are killing, uh, are doing the kill, so it's very easy. But I think it could be something you can do also alone. The important thing is to manage to taunt one enemy at the time, so it is just one fighting. This way you can get them all and not be then the culprit of the attack, because they attack first this way and they attack just one of them attack at the same time. Okay, less chit chat and more taunting. Okay. You come here.
Give in.
Here.
Nasty.
Champion and
Ixi,
legionary,
honor.
how can I do for you?
Mara's Aren, I think she is one of them, but better to check. We don't want to kill innocent people.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved by somebody. It is important to remember that before.
She's one of them. Oh, she's a real nice lady, by the way, but she's also a pretty bad bandit. An assassin from the Kamara town, probably. And hard to intimidate, very hard. So not easy with this one. Oh, we got our speechcraft super high. Okay. that does it.
Long enough.
Die, sucker. You will die.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That rat's in the bag.
5 of them.
Bad people. Ladia Flyrugrius. Everyone is loved
One,
by somebody.
2,
It is important to remember that before
3,
you decide to take a life.
4.
It is also important
5.
to remember
We did
that
it.
some
I think we can get rid of the corpse because these poor people, they don't have to see the corpses here, so we get the key.
Crow and Raven. Crow
Get
and
some
Raven.
book.
Boomer Dreams by Narcissus Dren. I was summoned by a mortal, by Kinvolt Sedenkothik of Clan Deathbringer. Guide to Balmora. Balmora is the district seat of House Hlalu, and
then... Okay, so I will ask my friends if they find something useful. Ooh! Okay, so I will get rid of this smell. One thing that not everybody realize when using the Morrowind code patch is there's an option so you can dispose of the corpse without taking everything. You just have to press the control key when you dispose. So this way, do this, okay. And before clicking dispose of corpse, you keep pressed the control key, and then you don't get the items while disposing of the corpse. So more or less, hello prof, more or less the same thing here. We ask our companions if they find something useful, but nothing good, so we can dispose of the corpse. And we don't want the loot, we just want to dispose of it, so we press the control key before and while pressing the button here. And this way we don't get things we are not interested in. So we can avoid being overburdened by things we don't want. So again, I will ask my companions. Oh, some expensive belt. Olin is getting that. Maybe we could get a torch just to have one, and then we dispose using the control, and so we don't get items. And then the lady here, poor lady, nice ooh, this says nice things. No? Okay. And this blade, oh, nothing really. Okay. And the last one up there. So I will, as usual, ask my companion if they find something they want to carry, like this. So Publius Claudius is taking the axe, and the rest we could take a hammer just to be sure, and then we can dispose of things as usual. So not take all, dispose of a corpse but pressing the control key. Okay, now we have this armor. I think I will give it to my friends. I will ask them to take it. So my mod is doing this. If you you can set a minimal value value weight ratio for companions to loot something from a container. For instance, I have by default set it to 10, so it means if something has a 10 weight, it must at least have a 100 value, else companions will not take it. But you can set it like you want. But it's pretty useful to avoid overburdening also the companions. And instead, with things that are directly on the floor, they take everything you tell them to carry, if they have enough strength to avoid being overburdened by it. So, for instance, if I ask them to carry this journeyman's armor's hammer, even if value ratio is not good enough, they will carry it if possible. So I'm choosing to have them carry this hammer because it could be useful to repair things. So Alt activate, and one of my companions should take it. So I think if you like to play with companions, it's really a mod that you could find useful. Also because they tell you something different every time they take something or do not take something, and it makes them a little more alive than usual. Okay, so we did this mission. So at this point we could go to the fort and talk with how is it called? Larius Varro. And we could walk there because it's a very scenic view. But we could also use some magic. Because Shiayu is a mage after all, so divine intervention.
Your bidding, sir.
Champion and legionary.
How may I help you?
How can I do for you?
Oh, some door has been opened. And this is a little glitch about the door mod, because technically you should and as you can see, I am using these necessities of Morrowind water pump to fill ashfall container and also to drink, so it is possible to make them mostly compatible. I was thinking about something, but I don't remember anymore. Well, maybe some it will come to my mind. For now, let us practice a little archery. I love these
Your bidding, sir.
targets from the
He'll run now and I must let you live.
Superstar mod, because you can practice without training.
I don't care for those elves.
I'll see what you're made of.
Your companions do not understand a lot about it, but the gods do.
You won't escape me that easily. What was that? You won't escape me that easily.
Oh. And the last one. They are not perfect because they tend to turn the other way and flee, and they cannot really because they are creatures. This is sort of way to still get experience. I think nowadays with all the power we have,
You're made of.
we could do a better target mod easily, scripting all the experience progress of players' skills while hitting things, but it's much complicated. You just put a creature there and everything is taken into account, so probably easier. Okay, so we need to talk. Oh, I am also dangerously over 3.5 GB of memory usage, but should be enough time to talk with Larius. Oh, I'm out of uniform, and this is one thing I really hate, but I still haven't found a way to fix the scripts on the cuirassy, Imperial cuirasses to always work and be updated correctly when you have your cuirass with the script running there, because every now and then when you reload it is not updated correctly and you have to equip
What say
again
you?
the cuirass. I even done a Lua mod which is supposed to update that, but it doesn't work. It's something really glitching a lot.
Larius Vero says that everything has been taken care of. I assume he is referring to the deaths of Vajasa Sathrion, Mareza Aaron, Madral Thyrith, Savar Trandal, and then Elin Velis of the Kaminatong. He then gave me a ring he called the nice present from the Emperor. He also gave me a book in recognition of my exceptional discretion.
The targets, I have tried everything. In theory, there's skipping in, there's set paralysis, there are a lot of things, but they managed to turn in some way. I will try again, change the script, but I think I tried every command available to, in theory, stop them turning. So maybe. In theory, the skip and in is the one that should work, because it is what the, for instance, the Mana User Mankins mod used to freeze the pose of the armor mankin, so you can see the mankin with equipping a weapon or the shield and so on, and more or less it has one half of or a couple of frames where still it moves, but then it freezes in the proper position. But with these targets, for some reason, I will take a look at the script, see if they are using skip and in, because that should work in theory. If you want to do something like that, I really suggest you take a look at the mod by Archimaestro Antares, the one with the Thieves Guild dungeon. It's called Dungeons and Diamonds because there are already some statues that behave exactly like this. They are freezing, they are statues, but when you go and I don't remember if when you touch them or when you are nearby they animate, and this more or less the same script is on the Gargoyles mod, which is another one by Archimaestra, and also the as creatures, more or less the same thing with the let me think about how they are called, the Trent, I think, mod they are called. They are sort of the big tree creatures like in the Lord of the Rings. Trent they are called, and they are on Solstheim. They are creatures for Solstheim, and they have more or less the same script. They are freezing at a certain time of, but if you touch them they move and so on. And also the Trolls one is similar, so there are plenty of scripts doing this thing. And in theory they are all using the skip and in probably. Or it is possible that Archimaestro did the animation, so there's a reserved animation idle, so they stay freezed. And in this case it's much easier because you just loop that animation until they are probably coming to life. But you just look at the script, look at the animation, and it should be easy to understand how it works. But this trick to make things apparently dead or freezed and then all of a sudden they come to life is something that a lot of mods are using. It's great because you don't expect something like that, and then you see these super big and dangerous trees that start moving. Oh, skip a name, yes, that's the thing that should work, but probably it depends also on how the animation is done. I don't know, but maybe take a look at the Superstar mod. I think it is I don't remember the name, but there are practice dummies and targets, and they are more or less in all the standard cities. So in theory they should, but maybe I have changed in the script and so I have balked how they work. I will take a look and see if maybe it is not working as intended, but in theory there should be a skip menu already. Or maybe there are other reasons to skip the skip menu, but I don't know. It could be a good idea to take a note about it so I don't forget. Oh, and we could also investigate. He's being held. Okay. So in theory we should talk with Malvas here. I think we got a quest. But anyway, for this standard quest we got
What's he doing here?
a very nice ring. I think it's called Ring of Surroundings. Yeah. So this one coupled with the Amulet of Shadows is really powerful because you can reach and surpass the 100% of Chameleon easily. Oh, we must find scrap metal. I think I have. Probably not enough, but let's try. And I'm crossing finger to be able to do this before crashing. Maybe here. Yeah.
Yes, here it is.
Ooh, one is enough.
I brought Radhard Heart, the scrap metal from Admir Centurion. With this the Imperial Legion is sure to win the hunt with the buoyant armigers.
Okay, so scrap metal is something.
Radhard Heart asked me to rescue Josien and Koi, who is trying to teach the Ashlanders of Imperial culture and virtue. He was taken from the Arabenham Soon camp by outcast Ashlanders. I should start there.
So, like you just read from a journal, we have another quest. I was noticing scrap metal is one of the things a lot of quests are asking the player to find. Maybe it's because it's a typical thing, a little difficult to get and heavy to carry. Like the, how is it called? The I don't remember. the metal, precious heavy metal, the ebony. It's not a metal, maybe it's still a mineral. Not sure about it. From here. Oh, we must talk with.
Are you in need of my services?
That's unusual.
We must go to the prison and talk. Malvos Oriti.
My spells are the best you'll find in town. So let's make a deal.
Tell me. She has good spells. This one is powerful, but at the same time a little risky, because this Atronach is using area spells, so if you have companions, it's not very good. Okay, so Malvos, I suppose. And so what we should do with this NPC, I don't remember. Let's see.
Melvos Orathai.
So-
Fons Myril. Melvos is a scholar and a gentleman, despite what others may say. Solianocusius. Sure, you can talk to him. Just don't try anything smart, Breton. You'll regret it. Melvos Orathai, I'd shake your hand, but the guards might take it the wrong way. Larius Vero, he's being held in the cells here until we transport him to the mines. Benunias Agrud Elias, as I said, good riddance. Trouble like that is bad for business. Benunias Agrud Elias, that scribby mage? Good riddance, I say. Yes.
So basically
used
we
to
talk
rent
with him, but he's not telling us anything. So maybe we must investigate in the room where he was. Because the quest is not progressing. Okay, no. Oh well, we will come back if we understand how to progress here with this quest. Maybe we must investigate the room he was occupying in the city.
Need to practice more.
All in all, solving quest mods um, is not so difficult because conflicts usually do not depend on loading order, while other kind of conflicts, visual conflict like uh, landscape tiers and uh, overlapping meshes and so on, oftentimes depend on loading order, and they could work or not if you use the proper loading order, and if you move things, then all of a sudden they don't work anymore. While dialogue is more robust in this uh, regard, it is, if something comes before, it works regardless of the loading order. So once you know the quest identifier and the various steps to increase the quest journal, usually you can manage to understand how things work. And I'd better save and reload here because I'm near the limit. So one thing that I noticed a lot is my time before having my memory near full. Honestly, as it is shorter now that I have a lot of MWC mods. Maybe that's also the reason. There are a lot of mods that use a lot of strings probably, and they tend to use a lot of memory. Not sure that's a real reason, but I have this feeling. So nothing bad, because you get this nice advice about it, so you can save and you exit the game, restart the game, reload, and you can play another hour without problems. But it's a little annoying. Especially for people looking at the streams, I suppose, but it's always better than a standard crash where you don't have your save in the exact point. And there's no real solution for this, because we are limited by the memory we can use with this kind of old program. So it would be better to remove some mods that you already played a lot of times. And but I'm really very fond of my loading order, because each of them is has been tweaked, and conflicts have been solved, things have been tweaked, and so on. So there's a lot of work behind each of them. So you have to remove one because I have no more slots, so I'm taxing my computer too much, and it starts crashing a little more. I always it's a little something I don't like to do if possible, but you have to do every now and then, remove some mod. And let me check this thing. Can I do this? Yeah. No? this. This. Okay. I'm a little skeptic about Open Morrowind being compatible with the Lua mods, but we will see. I think there will be Lua for Open Morrowind, but it will be completely different because it is something that is meant to be used with multiplayer logic, and I think it's a lot different from what is current behavior of the standard Morrowind version, but maybe there are ways to make them compatible. I am sure that at least one of the Open Morrowind developer is talking a lot with the MWSC Lua developers. I see they having a pretty constructive confrontation about a lot of things, but it is just one of the Open Morrowind developers. Most of them don't really interact very well with MWSC developers, and that's a pity for some point of view, but it's very hard to have more or less the same goals because they are different projects with a different point of view on a lot of things. I don't think it's a bad idea to use a one key textures. All in all, you don't see much difference. Probably if you have a very big 4 key monitor, you can see the difference, but most people still have the standard resolution, what is 1090 920 and 1080. So most people with standard 1 key resolution textures should be enough for have a good image. Actually, is tired already? Oh, she's hungry probably. Oh. I need to cook something. So all in all, we need to come back to Balmora and investigate that room to go on with the quest given us by False Myrtle. But as we are here, we can also visit this mage. And this is another thing that I don't understand really. I have this mod which is adding player chanting the spells, and it used to work very well, but since some time, when I run, it is like the mod is no more able to detect when the voice is playing. So I have a feeling that the say done command, which is the one used from the scripting to understand when a voice has already finished playing, is not working anymore correctly when I run. So I think that's something that changed in the Morrowind code patch or the MWS Lua, and it has sort of broken this thing, but not sure if it is that command or the one used to play the sound, but something changed. And every now and then I notice all these little changes in behavior or of mods, and I'm sure that are secondary effect of some of the changes to MWSC and or the code patch, because the same mods all of a sudden don't work anymore like they used to. And I think we need to give this mage some required objects, and we need to give him a lot of dreamer scrap pieces, 5 of them, I think. So I will just drop this here because better to drop them here. They are heavy, so when I have another free one, maybe we come back. Well, this is another little sync mod with a little quest that's interesting to have. Inside in this very scenic Dreamer observatory in this part of the mountain near the bridge going to the big Dreamer ruin. And from here, what's there? Some people? Bandits, maybe?
Mo. Ixi. Anna.
Caldera. Pelagiat.
Oh no, this is some kind of accident. A carriage here. A dead.
Your bidding, sir. Your bidding, sir.
A dead node, maybe. We don't know really. Guards are investigating, but there's something suspicious about it. But not a real quest, but just a scenic mod adding a lot of this kind of details. There are burning houses, there are bandits attacks, traces all around. It's a very nice mod called Dangerous Roads of Vandenfell. And I ate these nasty little dead rig things added by the creatures mod, but my friend there is able to hopefully. But they are nasty because they are so tiny, but they hit hard. Almost like the big ones. And they are super fast. So when they attack, they are 2 or 3, they are really, really nasty.
Sacré tu. Sacré tu.
Oh crap.
Lava beyond sea. Lava beyond sea.
There's one thing that
Lava beyond sea.
I believe is
Lava beyond sea.
magic spell, especially the damage health effect, for some reason seems to be much more precise than other spells. They always hit. So they are really great. Oh, finally. The thing, Swamp Impling, they are really, really annoying. But luckily we have guards also helping. So we need to investigate about this Malvos.
Melvos Orathai. Falms Myral. Melvos is a scholar and a gentleman, despite what others may say. Solianocusius. Sure, you can talk to him. Just don't try anything smart.
So there must be a rule with some kind
Melvos
of
Orathai.
hint.
Falms Myral. Melvos is a scholar and a gentleman, despite what others may say. Solianocusius. Sure, you can talk to him. Just don't try anything smart, Breton. You'll regret it. Melvos Orathai. I'd shake your hand, but the guards might. Melvos Orathai. Falms Myral. Melvos is a scholar and a gentleman, despite what others may say. Solianocusius. Sure, you can talk to him. Just don't try anything smart, Breton.
So
you'll regret it. Melvos Orathai.
I don't remember the key, the hotkey to stop the reading. Should be something. I can do, but I don't remember honestly. Ah, this is the mod, so this one. Oh, Alt S key. So I don't remember what is the place where Malvos was having a room, and this is the perfect example of how you should not do a quest. If you think that, like it happens a lot, people are using a lot of quest mods at the same time, and that means that your quest could be abandoned for a while, anytime, and maybe the player is going back trying to do the same quest 1 week after or 1 month after or even 1 year after, the player cannot remember uh, what a place was if you don't write it in the journal entry. So writing something like your friend was here doesn't mean nothing after a week for the player. So it's important in your journal entry to always uh, define very well where things and people are, because um, if the quest is done not all at the same time, people will be confused when they have to go on with the quest, and this is something really annoying because it's just a matter to add a, one line to your information where you uh, make clear where the place is. And for instance, now we have to look in 3 different towns to be sure about where could be the room, hopefully having some hints about this quest. So, well, let's start one of these. I don't remember, honestly. Oh, you want some money? Okay, Shiayu is going to...
Sure. Here you go.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Well, we don't have a topic here, so... I don't.
She's a hard woman, all right.
How fare thee, friend? What do you want from Lancer?
My anger.
After I pointed out the value of gaining the goodwill of the Imperial cult in a town where Imperial influence is so strong, Dolny Arelal gracefully donated a bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy for the fundraising dinner at Fort Moon Moth.
Okay, I don't think this is a place because nobody has the topic. Oh, we are nearly collapsing.
So good to see you.
I have a feeling that you and I
A warm
are
welcome
about to
to you.
become very close.
Yes, here it is. Sugar Lips Habasi thanked me for bringing her the key to Narano Manor. Sugar Lips Habasi told me that RA's hit at Fat Legs drop off in Laod promised to deliver some Dmer artifacts to the Thieves Guild. Habasi asked me to bring her a Dmer tube, Dmer goblet, and Dmer bowl.
Yes, honored guest.
Of course. What may I do for you?
No information about Malvos.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Approaching 4 gigabytes.
All right, I'm intrigued.
You seek information,
Go
madam?
ahead.
Oh, this is the place. We have the topic. And we are... Oh, another thief. I hate these thieves. They are really annoying. But we can't do anything if we don't catch them. Oh.
It wants something.
Shuna is
What does it
listening
ask?
to the music. Oh, and I have a
So
very
good to see
interesting mod that I think could be something a lot of people could find useful. It's a mod that is dynamically removing the collision from planks and chairs and things like this when the mod finds some animated sitting NPCs with the Antares animation. So this way you can fix some of them so they don't sit up in the air if the collision is not aligning correctly with the between the plank and NPCs, because sometimes these NPCs are placed from level list and you cannot really be precise with level list, because you more or less place the level list in a point, but you never know exactly where the spawn NPC will be. And so in this case probably this mod can help a lot. Let me check if it works. In theory the collision of the plank here should not be anymore, as you can see. And so this way the NPC is sitting without collision problem, while this plank in theory should be still having the collision. So pretty smart mod.
So good to see you.
I'm still
Everywhere.
testing it, but I think it's already working well enough. And this is possible because Lua is making us able to do, well, not really Lua, MWC interface with Lua is making us able to do this thing. And obviously Hamchand and Cascade, Greater 7, all the people are improving it continuously, finding new tricks and new hacks to do these kind of incredible things. Anyway,
Welcome.
I think we
Please don't be
need to
shy.
look
I'm
for
listening.
the room used by this man.
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
So maybe we ask for beds and we get the key to the room.
One day, 10 septims.
Not this one. So there should be some kind of hint.
Need fresh void salts? Out of Didra.
There's some kind of flyer. Nothing under the pillow. Nothing in the chest. Some lock. Ooh, some pigs we could use, but okay, a real mystery. Maybe with a little light. No hidden things. Are we stuck? Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is one of those moments you need the console. Let's try this first. It doesn't always work. No idea. I think this is the right place where to look for ruins, but could be another room. This is closed.
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
You seek information,
Champion and Legion.
Secret passage. This one? No? Honestly, I have no more clues about this quest. There must be some kind of hint somewhere, but...
Can I be of service? I am at your disposal.
Oh, maybe this? No, this is added by another mod, probably. Let's see. I doubt it is this one. Okay, I think I will have to check the mod and see if I find some more hints inside. I already did this quest, but a lot of time ago, so I don't really remember. It's a quest by Falmyro. You get that in the Caldera Mages Guild, but don't remember the detail. Anyway, I think I will stop here because it's a while I'm talking. Thanks for watching and see you next time as usual. Bye bye.